the chairman of the third National Invention Workshop, Senator Olubunmi Adetumbi, the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University, Oye-Ekiti, Professor Fashima, to whom we owe a great gratitude for co-hosting this event. The President of Oye-Ekiti Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Chief Jewel Kutei, our distinguished awardees, speakers. I also like to recognize Doki, perhaps for to the appropriate order, the representative of the KBAC of your lawyer over here, the Oba Ademolaju Adibole Leto. The Royals, thank you for giving us the blessings to be here. Distinguished inventors, I also know that without mentioning too many names, students who are here, the members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I think the right thing to do is to start by showing how we extend a sense of belonging to our visitors. And if possible, we make them to be one of us, indigenize them. And so I will start by saying to as many of us who are not natives of Ekiti, and you do not reside in Ekiti, can you please wave your hands up? Thank you. Please, should you be on your feet? Can you please give them a round of applause, please? Would you please be on your feet? Yes, for those of us who are seated, can you please help me say to them, Ioko, Iorao, Ayeo. One more time, Ioko, Iorao, Ayeo. Please, a round of applause one more time. Don't sit down yet. We need to be sure that now you have become one of us. So you are going to repeat those things. Because when you get to, they will ask you, what did you bring? And you will tell them now, I'm not a kitty man. Please say after me, Yoku. God bless you. I love that. Yorao. Ayeyo. God bless you. Please a round of applause for them. Please remain seated. Thank you so much. We are honored to have you here. Thank you for being here. Permit me to share a very little story with you. Some 10 years ago, exactly 2015, I had lost out on the admission to Chicago University, MBA, Chicago Booth University, Columbia University, and MIT Sloan Fellow. Those three programs were supposed to be scholarship. Narrowly I missed out. So I was disappointed. While I was, I was really amazed. Suddenly, another addition came to attend the Triumph Global MBA that would take me to about 4 continents. That came with a price tag of $200,000. I had to go raise the money. Well, my cousins, came to my rescue and provided a guarantee. So I was supposed to be celebrating. So that very night when the guarantee went through, I was a mixture of joy and sadness because suddenly I lost my sight. And I could not even hear. So everything I did regarding that, going to school and all the preschool exercises, I had to ask someone else to do that for me. And friends and family will cancel me not to go. But trust me, I went. And no matter where to school, they want me to return back home. And I recall saying, well, I will not be the first person to be challenged. And I will also not be the last one to come out of it. That singular decision opened me into a world of opportunity. Because literally, I know that is a word for the visually impaired that you don't know anything about. Because the high sight shall do. And that industry is huge. It is not even the size, but the amount of commitment people have made to making life better for other people. You can't just imagine what people are doing in almost corners of the world to improve the quality of life we had. But there were also two young people that I met. One guy who was born blind. There is no one in this room I can guarantee can use the computer system as much as already. It can operate 6 computers together to teach people who are virtually challenged that there's no big deal about this. Then I met a lady who lost her sight 6 months, and she's a programmer for Google. If you were me, would you still think it was not possible for you to move off with life? No, I took up the challenge. Life is a paradox. For some, humanity is just surveying us to calamity. For some, humanity is just challenges. Yeah, the challenge. Why some sing a lullaby of blames and complaints and look for someone to deflect responsibility to? Some say, "Lo, maybe this is an opportunity for her." But come to think about it, who would have needed Moses at all if the children of Israel were not in Egypt? What's the need of Jesus if we were not, human race was all lost? Who would have thought about Zeke or Wolo or Tafawa Balewa if we were not colonized? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone who have been hero in history of note have come from zero. From where there's despair, you have created hope. Where there was lack, they created prosperity. Where all things you were lost, from the ashes, beauty them. I hope that does signify to us why we're here today. That in the midst of our despair, we have a choice. A choice to keep learning the political class and lose the power to do something. If they won't function, do we also lack the right to make life work for us? No. We have the right to do something about where we want. A Chinese proverb said, if you blame someone for your problem, you're far away. If you blame yourself, you're nearby. Or if you blame no one, you have just arrived. Friends, dear audience, distinguished guests, students, this land is not new to invention. Oye-Ekiti, where you have come today, was birthed from a desire by Onoyemoyi, the son of Oduduwa, picked away far from Ife to come down. The mighty men too didn't leave this land because they want adventure. It was because they wanted to solve the problem. I'm sure it was a lot of Professor Fakeye, Lamidi Fakeye. He started his cultural workshop here in Easter in the 60s, before the world got to know him. And I'm sure, I'm just telling you about one town in Ekiti. This land called Ekiti is a land of invention. So you have come to where we change the world. We have come to where we think more things. We have come to where we invent. And I would like to work on you. But let me warn you, please. This is where the entire Anatan across the globe is breed. So if you walk alone, the Anatan will carry you away. So if you have been walking alone in this workshop, you are encouraged to drop that target. Let's collaborate. If one person cannot solve it, maybe 3, maybe 5, and that's why you're here. The second one is that your lawyer has asked me to tell you, for those of you who are not yet married, who are looking for wives, we have very beautiful daughters here. But you have to pay down easily. She there adoring you. And for those of you who are looking for husband, see, we get most. And we get, and I'm sure you like it, we like it. So read your butters. We are disciplined and respectable people who treat your children, your daughters well. Let me wrap up. Now, I love the way you guys look. And I hope that before you leave, you will leave the name Oye on your neck. And add Oye to your, somewhere in the middle of your bones. I'd like you to enjoy yourself. Let's collaborate. Let's change the narrative. Every time there is a concern of great magnitude, you see the black race? There was a black moment. Is it the gender challenges? There was a gender movement. If we are really concerned about invention, and we know no one really can help us by ourselves first, why can't an invention movement start? I'm asking ladies and gentlemen, from this place, in this hallowed chamber of the Federal University of Oye, let a new day dawn. Let's begin a new beginning. Let's begin a new epoch. Let's change the narrative that everywhere in the world we're here. So for those of you who are in Benue, or in Plateau, or in Kwara, who are currently being kidnapped right now, and ransoms are being demanded upon you, I'd like to ask you, please, do not despair. We empathize with you. But what we have for you is not just empathy. We are here to find solutions to the food security that we all face. And it's my hope that before we leave this workshop, between today and tomorrow, you and I will leave here better with a solution from Nigeria. So once again, I welcome you all for making it to this place, and I thank you. I'm grateful to God that this event is started. I love you, and I'd like to see you do well even before we leave here. You're pro. You're out. I hear you. God bless you.